Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. I am the Black Shadow, and well, we're here in Dollet, though we're sort of not really supposed to be here, or at least, you know, we supposed to be in going towards Galbadia Garden at the moment. If you can hear little bits of noises, I do apologise. That's called my all sorts of stuff is currently falling on cables everywhere. God's sakes. Anyways, so yes, folks. So we're here in Dollet. You know, we're not really supposed to be here, but well, yeah, some of you might actually remember why we're here. I have actually mentioned it beforehand, folks. And that is, folks, that well, you might remember back in when we were in Balam, the Queen of Cards, and we got her to come over here. Yeah, we got to actually sort of properly start that side quest, I suppose, or at least get to the point where we would have officially known about the side quest. But well, one way is know about. You know what I mean. Anyways, folks, so we are here in Dollet, and we basically need to go and get hold of some cards here, basically. However, there is a problem with this. So we're back here in the main square. We've got these two girls here. We need to play the girl here on the left, or at least challenge her to a game. She'll, you know, say if you want to mix rules with Galbadia's and this one, this region being Dollet. Now, the problem with Dollet is that its rules that it has regionally are not good at all. Dollet has the random and elemental rules. Elemental, I don't care too much for. I'm not worried about that, but random is bad. With random, you can't play card games properly, and we have to get rid of that rule here. And if we have our way of it, it would be very nice to be able to get hold of just open here. That'd be nice. Now there is a certain path to how we need to do all this, folks, though, and I am going to, you know, lead you through it. You know, if you want to get hold, put just open here or anything like that, folks. You know, and all that sort of thing. So, we don't want to play a game here. All we want to do is say to mix the rules and quit. Bit like when we with Watts back in Timber. And with any luck, the open rule has spread throughout the region. That is good. That's the message we wanted. Now, typically there'll be a change in the first game, if not the second. We want the open rule to have spread, and the reason for that is now if we now decide to challenge the woman here again, or the girl, or whatever the hell you want to call her, it's now open, random, and elemental. You'll notice same has vanished, folks. Now, what we've got, you know, we've got hold of the open rule, which is, you know, very nice. You know, that's pretty good. But we need to change some other rules. And the problem is that what we need to do is to change some of these rules, or to be able to change a rule. In respect, no, we need to get rid of random, right? Let's say it this way: we need to get rid of random, but we can't just say, "Oh, let's get rid of random." We can't. It doesn't work that way, folks. For us to be able to abolish a rule, we need to go into a region with a rule that they don't have. Now, we've got the open rule in, which is one thing that we needed. But we still need to get rid of random and or elemental. Well, at least random. Elemental would be a nice bonus, I guess. But to do that, we need a rule which this region does not have. And the only other rule that we know about this region doesn't have is same. So if we want to get rid of random, I'm afraid, folks, we've got to take a nice long trek all the way back to Timber. The train isn't there, or at least if it is, it will cost us money probably to get on it or something like that. I'm afraid, folks, we're going to have to walk back to Timber. I'm not going to do this on screen here, though. Don't worry about that. Whoa. If you have a look here, folks, you'll notice train's gone. So we've just got to walk all the way back to Timber, which is quite annoying. But you can just follow this road all the way along, and this will take you all the way back to Timber. And like I said, folks, the reason we're doing this is because we need to abolish rules in that region, but you can't just abolish them, you know, for, you know, sort of, you know, just willy-nilly. You have to, what's what I'm looking for here? I've completely gone blank here. You have to have a rule which they don't have. and that rule will spread to that region, or another rule will be abolished. Now, what could have happened there with was like we could have the open rule, was what happened, which is good. Now we've sort of lost the same rule, so we need to come all the way back to timber in order to get hold of it. Now, what must be noted here, yay money, is that what also could have happened is that it could have said that the same rule has spread. Now, this would be very bad, because if the same rule had spread, we can't go back to Balan to get hold of the open rule, so, you know, nothing would have ever worked. You know, we would have been stuffed, you know, and it would have been a long time till we can sort out this side quest, or at least do it properly. So you need to set the open rule to, at least you mustn't let the same rule spread. You need anything, either that's open rule to spread, or either of the other two rules be abolished. When you've done that, if you come back to Timber, and come back to the main entrance... Yeah, now talking. Now, from here... Yep, thank you that, whatever. Now, what we now want to do is we now want to go ahead and we want to play a game with this guy. Well, at least we want to challenge this guy to a game. Now, we don't want to actually play a game with him because we don't want to start screwing around with rules here. The rules here are fine. We've got open and we've got sane. That's fine. You know, I'm not worried about that. The last thing we want to do is, because now we've got Dollet's rules with us, which is random elemental, we do not want them to spread here, otherwise we've got a problem. So you want to challenge him to a game of cards, but say no. So sort of now we're on sort of possession of Delay's rules. You know. Oh no, actually no. Whoops. No, hold on a sec. I've done that wrong. Sorry. We're half right, folks. We need to get possession of Delay's rules, of Timber's rules. So what we need to do is we need to keep challenging this guy to play a game until he stops saying this. If, you know, and continuously he'll say, no, let's go mix rules. Don't want to mix rules. And eventually he'll just ask you to play a game of cards. That could take a while. It might happen straight away. Varies. So now we've got it, and now we know it's normal, open, and same. You know, now the open rule is already in delay. That's fine. But what we have with us now is the same rule, which is, you know, the important thing we need. You know, we can play, we can quit. I don't really mind. Let's play. Why not? I'll play. Why not? I'll show a game off. Why not? Let's see here. Well, that's a good start for me. Trying to think what they've got. That forces him to only play that one, so that's okay. I'll play this. We can then play Keesus down. And, well, this is pretty much ours. There we go. Win a game, thank you. We'll take the Blue Dragon, actually. But it doesn't matter, you can either play if you want, or you don't have to. You know, it's up to you, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is that you get to that screen, and because of that we now have possession of Timber's rules. So what we now need to do is we now need to go all the way back to Delay. And you might be starting to see where this is going, folks. But, you know, I can't... Well, I had a bit to talk about you last time. I don't really have all that much to talk about you this time on the way back, folks. So, I'll just see you in... I'll see you in Delay, folks. Wow, it's first Avius there. What the hell? I'll show this fight off, actually. I wasn't expecting to run into this guy here. First Avius. We'll just get rid of the geezer here. Keesus can do that. Ah! That's not very nice. First Avius, Blizzard, Scan. What can you spell for him, like? We shall scan the first Avius as well. See what that new spell is? Ah! He's got the float spell. It's an interesting little spell, this float. Basically means that, well, it's basically like makes you immune to earth attacks. for a short while. Basically is what it is. There is a monster on the Galbadia continent, usually with that attack measure, also bites and causes winds of gust when in danger. You'll notice evade very high, weak against wind attacks as well. So basically if we try and clobber him... Well, that was a good dodge, Selfie. Good work. Oh, okay, well, you're dead. Goodbye. He's not that bad anyways. He does use some wind attack though when he's like low on health, I believe. I can't think what on earth it's called. That has escaped me. 4 AP, gets a kill, very good. Very nice. I'll see you in Timber. Alright, so here we are back in Delay here after getting hold of Timber's rules. So now we want to go ahead and we want to well, play Cards of the Skull again. In order to, well, you know, get there. Now, there's a few things that can happen when we get here. Now, we want random or elemental to be abolished from here, but we don't want open to be abolished, because that would just backtrack, and we really don't want same to get applied here, because then things get really awkward. Not nice. Alternatively, nothing can happen at all. What happens? Well, what will happen is completely random. No real way of controlling it, so, you know. Though, however, this is my 5th attempt at this. Save your game before doing this, so that if it doesn't work, then by all means just load your game. Please. This is my 5th attempt so far, and every single time it's not worked, so, you know. Hopefully today will change, but you never know. Now, if my theories are correct, it should probably change on this time. Now, it should change to something. It's not taken... This is the longest ever taken so far, though now it'll probably take about 10 more minutes to get anything to change. Then it'll be wrong. That wouldn't surprise me. Oh, I could read these games like books. I just know what they're gonna do. Nice! Elemental rule has been abolished from this region. Very good. So now if we then decide if we want to go play cards of her, you'll now notice that we've got the open and random rules. So elemental is gone. That is good. So now we need to get rid of the random rule. I'm not too worried if same gets... Well, now at this point, I'm not too worried if same was to get applied. I don't really care if same's here or not. All that matters is that elemental goes. Or random goes in. That's the important one. So what we now need to do is now we need to go back to Timber again. To pick up their rules, and then we need to come back here to, to try and get rid of random. So I'll meet you, actually, I'm going to go to Timber off screen completely, and I'm just going to meet you back in Delay, folks, because, nothing much is going to happen. So I'll see you there, folks. Okay, folks, so here we are, back in Delay. We've been to Timber. We've, done all that. So we've come back here in the hope that we can just go ahead and just change this, change the random rule. We need that abolished. None of the other, results are good, because otherwise we just got a backtrack. So hopefully it's just going to give me the random rule. Thank the heavens. That took me about half an hour at least to get rid of the random rule. That took forever. But it is gone. Oh, I feel like a weight's been taken off my shoulders here at the moment. I mean, that's the not only other thing. Oh god, it's crazy. Right, so we've got rid of the random rule as well. This is good. This isn't exactly the way. Oh, it goes 2 different paths. I didn't know that. You should recognise this place here. Obviously, Delay being, a bit freer now. There's all sorts of places that you can go into here as well. There's all sorts of places. You can explore the whole plot. There is a save point here, which, well, might as well use. In the hotel here. We're going to save it over this. Hello. Go away. I have better things to do than stay in your hotel. Now we've got business to solve and a world to save. You notice up there, folks? Yep, see, look, there's a Dollet soldier who won't let you, so you can't go back up the tower, folks. It won't let you. You got to stay within the town. And there's a silence draw point here. Give it to someone had it. So I was supposed to have it junction. I think who has siren? I think school has siren, so he's going to get silence for now. More money, although we've lost a rank, which isn't good. Can we take a? We can't take another test, can we? Oh, I can. Oh crap, I can. Oh. Okay then. If I didn't realise I can. I haven't realised he's gone up another level, folks. So if that's the case, we'll just quickly do this here while I just get my the answer ready. You can draw some GF for enemies. We know that's true. Rescue stations. School can use Renzaku more often. Yep, we know that's true. Higher hit stat, higher the accuracy of physical attacks, but if the enemy's evade is high, you may still miss. That is true. Items affect the compatibility of Guardian Force Pi members. I think I've shown you that. And if I haven't, it's true. On the shell, magic damage is reduced to a quarter of the usual amount. That is not true. It's a half. And a funny thing about shell, not only does it reduce magical damage received by half, it actually also affects curative magic like Cure and Curaga. Weird. They stopped that in later games, but in this game, Cure is affected by shell. Strange. Monster called a Behelmo. That is completely true. We haven't fought it yet. You can only use attack command battle if no GF junction or command abilities aren't set. It's true. Defeating enemies by physical attacks rather than magical attacks. No, it makes no difference. Can't only protect a Pi member standing next to you. We haven't come across cover yet, but that is true. And pressing square continuously is the best way to use boost. I don't think I've really shown off boost much, so but it's not square. Or at least you don't press it continuously. That's bad. Yay! See rank 20. No, I completely forgot about that. That he was. No, we had that. I completely forgot. Right now, what we want to do is, we can come along and have a look here. We can look at the Nautilus shop. It has both shops here, both item and junk shops. So here's our normal shop. Nothing's changed. And the junk shop, obviously here, nothing's changed. What do we want to keep coming down here? Yes, okay. Don't know what the problem is, but we do want to come to the pub here. This is the place that we want to be. Now, I'm just quickly getting my notes together again, because of course, like an intelligent Let's Player like I am, I thought it'd be a brilliant idea to, move my notes and sort them out so that I can't see what I'm doing. Aren't I an intelligent one? Alright. So here we are. So, we've got various bits and bobs here, various people. Can I go? Where? Oh, God. Anyways, folks, we want to go upstairs here. I assume it's the pub I want. I'm sure it's the pub I want. Yes, it is. Now, you'll notice right in the front there, the Queen of Cards. There is a save point here, though, which is actually a hidden save point, which I am going to use. Yeah, I remember now. This save point you can only see and use with the with Siren's move find ability. Now the Queen of Cards is here. Now all we want to do is just save for now. We don't want to talk with her. Whoops! As I just sit on something. We don't want to talk with her just yet. What we want to do is we want to. Who is it we wanted to speak to? It wasn't the old man here, was it? I don't know. Ah, yes, the guy on the left. Ah, he's the owner of the pub. That's the one I want. Want to start him? He's playing a card game. Be sure to think before you answer. Oh, there we go, folks. Yes. 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 But yes, we want to play a card game with this guy. You see, it's only got the open roll here, because that's where we put it to. Now let's just play with our normal cards. Now, we do want to beat this guy here, and there's a reason to this. He does actually have a special card with him, but we've got other reasons to be playing him. Although he's seemingly not that great at playing. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, I'm trying to get a perfect here. Damn it! Which one do we want? Suppose actually the Fastito Calon. The Fastito Calon. Sorry. Now we do actually want to play this guy. He has got a rare card on him, but we need to beat him regardless. And when you beat him, this happens. He'll show us to his private room. Don't worry, it's a lot better than it may seem. And we shall follow him to his private room. Which basically means now we can now come out this way. And you'll see here, look, he's got his own little place here. Oh, come on, like we care. Go ahead and take whatever card you want. Yeah, when you come here, he'll give you a load of cards. So he'll give us 5 Giza cards, 4 red bats, 3 Buell cards, 2 Anacondors, and a Cactuar card. Now, also got all these old stacks here. Now, these stacks of magazines are interesting here. These stacks magazine you can actually get 3 items for in total from. Sort of randomly. Sometimes you get an item, sometimes it will just come up with like nothing interesting, anything like that. And you can get 3 items from them. Yeah, sure, we'll read it. Why not? We met when the winds were becoming warmer. First time in my life, I lost. Someone's over, I lost. What have I got myself dragged into? If you want to read these, please do pause the video, but I don't care. But yeah, this stack of here, you can keep doing this till you get 3 items. And the interesting thing about this place is that if you come out and then go back in, if you look at the stack again, you can get items from here again. And ignore it saying that you can get items from. And eventually it will give you, no, there's more stuff. You can get up to 3, then you have to go and come back again. Anyways. Ah, he lost them all. Now what we do want to do is we do want to play cards with this guy again. Because like I said, he has the Siren card. Which is a pretty good card for the bottom left, though he hasn't played it there. That should be good, actually. Just hit. No, beat him. And it's nice, actually, not having the same rule here. It means I don't have to worry about it, because the AI are a lot better at using it than you are. And, yep, we've got various bits and bobs. And a Grendel, actually, which is kind of interesting. But we want the Siren card. Thank you. Rare card number... however many it is now. I've lost track. We've got plenty. We're doing pretty good. Right. Now that we've got the Siren card, now we can go and have a chat with the Queen of Cards. But we do want to save our game first, which I'm going to do. Right, so save our game before chatting with Her Highness. Because saving is for winners. Right, so let's have a friendly chat with this woman. Hello, how you doing? Now you'll notice here, folks, there is now a fourth option available. Now her father is a painter here. Some of the cards are his work, even now he paints them. Now, the mini-mod card, now you remember we gave her the mini-mod card. Now, because we've done that, the mini-mod card is now in possession of her son. And the Kyros card. Yes, Kyros has his own card. The Kyros card is now available in the game, folks. Being somewhere in Deling. Which, well, we can't get to there just yet. We will soon. But we'll get there. And the next card she wants is the Sacred card, which we, well, we don't have, so, you know. Let's have a little bit of a chat with her, folks. Now, there's something else that I need to, have a little, talk here. Now, so, well, we know this region's rules is just open. How the rules passed on, we know about that. Let's have a look at the current trend of the trading rules. Now, currently, the trading rule is based on Galbadia's region's rule. There is little trading taking place. Currently, everybody in the world is avoiding risky card trades. For the most part, the level of activity has been moderate. The trend is heading toward Trading Rule 1. That's interesting. That's not actually the response I was expecting. That is very interesting, folks. Sorry for that's not the answer I was expecting to say. I was expecting you to say something a little bit different. Very interesting, actually. Well, anyways, what we're going to do quickly, you notice there's a little magazine on the left there. Another old issue of Timber Maniacs. We shall grab hold of that. No, that's not what I was expecting to say there. It doesn't matter all that much, I suppose. But I was hoping what she'd do is she would instead sort of mention like the trading rules sort of being based a bit more solidly on Galbadia's. It is based on Galbadia's thing. Let's just read what she says again here. So I do apologise for slightly pause. I was not expecting her to say that. That's very odd. It's not very often she says that. Right, now what I was sort of hoping was to say, you know, something a bit different, but what she means, I need to talk about this quickly. I haven't really talked about much about the actual trading rules. I've talked about the region rules, but not the trading rules much. I think I'll talk about that now. Now, what she mentioned was that Galbadia, the trading rules based on Galbadia's rule. Now, I did a bit of reading on this on the FAQ I supplied a couple of videos ago. And I actually did a little bit of looking into it myself, folks, and it seems reasonably plausible. What that basically means is that at that point, you know, obviously Galbadia's sort of rule is like the dominant one. They've all regions got sort of their own rules. Like Galbadia has the one rule, but say Dollet, for example, has the different rule. Balam has the open rule. You know, you get what I mean. Now, basically what means is that basically it's depending on the dominant region or the regions being sort of that sort of place will differ what trading rule is being used in the world, largely speaking. Now, to change dominant, you can change a dominant region. You have to basically increase activity in the one you want to do. So, for example, Galbadia is the dominant region. So, if we want to say make Delay the dominant region, and say if we wanted to spread the difference rule around the world, what we would need to do now is play loads and play not loads of games here in Delay, but play a fair few. And what we would want to do, maybe like about, don't know, maybe sort of 10, 12 or so, maybe a few more than that. Can vary a little bit depending how strong the other regions are. But if you do that, what you can do is you can actually manipulate what trading was being used. So I would personally like to have the difference rule going, and I'll show you what I mean actually. If I just go away and play some hands, I'll show you what I mean. I'll be right back, folks. Right, so I've gone and, well, I've played quite a few games actually against several people. Partially I was looking for something. Let's have a little chat with the Queen then. See what the current trend of trading rules now are. The trading rule is currently based on Dollet regions rule. Quite a bit of trading taking place. Everyone is avoiding taking risky card trades. The most part of the is heading towards the trading rule 1. It's interesting that it's mentioning that, but the fact it says about the it's going on Dollet's trading rule, which means it should, in theory, be spread from here. But it's not wanting to. Open? No, I'm not interested. Go away. I spent ages... No, I don't want to challenge you. I really don't want to challenge her. It's the last thing I want to do. Let's have a look. Yes... Alright, so yes, I've played several games of Triple Triad. I got a little bit carried away. I was just trying to find something which I haven't found yet. So if we look at the current trend, see now, the current trend rule is now based on Dollet's regions rules. Quite a bit of trading taking place, but rather annoyingly, this isn't going to change. No. For the most part, though, activity is moderate. Trend is heading towards Rule 1. So basically, it's very likely that the 1 rule is going to be spread all over the joints. So we'll have to see how that goes. Keep an eye on it. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh well. It's just different rule means you can be a lot bloody faster about how you go about things. Never mind. Right, so anyways, with all that done, we don't want to play the Queen yet. We've got no interest in playing the Queen. But yeah, anyways, we don't want to play the Queen yet. We don't want to play her until we find the Sacred card, wherever that might be. Well, I know exactly where it is, but we got a bit of things to do. Right, now, so now what we need to do is, you heard that the minimum card got given to Queen of Cards' son. Now what we can do now is get hold of the minimum card, and I believe this person here. Hey, where do you think you're going? Uh-oh. I'm going to the beach to have some steam. I don't think he's too happy, folks. I'm going to coochie coo the back of your neck. Yeah, that's the painter, folks. What the hell is a bone doing on that, though? I mean, really? Yeah, well done, Squall. But we need to have a chat with this person here. Rigging painting's boring. Well, very expressing yourself. But yeah, that was the Queen's father, that. Obviously the artist, and this is the Queen's son. And you'll notice there, the trade rule has turned to difference. And there's the Minimog card, folks. So we need to go win this. As I said, folks, normal sort of rules apply now. This is a problem. Almost whatever I play, I'm going to be taken. I have to play this really differently, so I don't get taken by Minimog. And I have to play Seifer in the corner. I can see where this is going. It's cool. This is going to end in tears. You've got to be really careful with that Minimog card. Now, Minimog's got to come up here on the right. Yeah, I expected that much. Alright. So now we should be able to play that. And this one's basically over. That didn't actually take it. Never mind. So now, folks, as you can see, you notice that we've won by 7 cards to 3, which is a difference of 4. So we're allowed to take 4 cards. That is basically how the difference rule works, folks. You win by the difference, and if you win by either like 8-2 or 9-1, you take every single card the opponent has. It's really nice, and it's a really good way of bolstering up your deck very quickly, so that you can then also, well, you can bolster your deck really quickly, and you can also use that very good for using, obviously with card modification, if there's several cards that you want to get hold of, so pretty good. But yeah, so this boy here has the Minimog card, and from now on, just so you know, folks, any of the cards that you give to, now from now on, basically what it happens now is any card that we give to damn it, Squall. Yeah, so basically this is how it all works, folks. Now the Queen of Cards, I don't know. Whoa! We'll go down here. But yeah, so I'll eventually get it out, won't I, folks? So the Queen of Cards, now, whenever she gets hold of one of the cards she's looking for, when she comes back here to Dollet, she will now, well, basically, she will then sort of come here. She'll give that card to sort of her grandpa to make the new card, and then give the card you lost to her to the son, where you can pick it up from. So every time there's a card that you've lost, then basically, yeah, so every time you lose the card to the Queen of Cards, you come here, the son will have it, and obviously the Queen of Cards will then have the new card, or at least say it exists, and tell you whereabouts. Do bear in mind, folks, that you can give her all the cards that you have, but they won't be of any use to you until you actually until she actually comes back here. Until she actually comes back to Dollet, obviously she's not going to see her, her dad or her son. So obviously that won't happen. She'll just keep the card on her until then. But yeah, that's basically her side quest in half a nutshell, really, folks. Which is pretty good. Now, well, there ain't much to really say, folks. Yeah, he's got a new car, hasn't he? Obviously, since it got for the one that got wrecked by the XTM, just went right through it. But yeah, so that's how it works, folks. You get her the card she wants, and the easiest way of doing it is to just keep shuttling her between here and Balam, is the quickest way of doing it. And then you're pretty fine, folks. You just do that, and no, she'll constantly come back here to give the cards away, and then you go to Balam, which is really close, really nice and easy to play cards of her, and you don't have to worry about necessarily having to constantly change regions rules, because like she's in a region you haven't been to before. Balam is only got open, and should now have the difference rule, actually, for that matter. So yeah, folks. So that is that's about it for that, folks. Really, not much else really to be said. For all that's the meat of it, folks. We will come back here once we get hold of the sacred card, which actually isn't all that far away. We are not that far away at all from getting the sacred card, as well as a couple other pieces as well. And also, for that matter as well, folks, for those of you who are, well, if you've been watching, you'll know I am looking to do a special video on how to get hold of the Lionheart Blade for Squall on the first disc, which I will be showing off. That will still be coming. We won't be able to get that blade until reasonably close to the end of the first disc, just so you know. So it still won't be for a few more videos, but we're getting close to that. Now, what we were told to do, see, now Galbadia Garden is that away. And the only way to get through there is through that little forest right there. So what we need to do is we need to go all the way around here, to get into said forest. And there's a, well, it looks like an army truck over there, which is conveniently blocking the bridge. Great. So we gotta go around anyways. So let us head into the forest. Oh! Okay. That's, not what I was expecting. I should have saved my game first. What? Yeah. Okay. Oh, we won't get caught, Selfie. Have a bit more faith. Yeah, let's keep going, folks. Yeah, that's the problem, though. I mean, Galbadia, Balam Garden trying it, so it's quite possible hell may break loose there. I wouldn't put it past him. Especially with that sorcerer, or sorceress, I should say. Doesn't bode well, does it? Figures. Are you hugging Squall? Well, yeah, it depends how strong the army is. Yeah, we've got, loads of seeds, which are pretty good. But, G-Army's a G-Army. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's kind of harsh. Not again. I know he does. No, I'm sure Seifer. Uh-oh. Well, that pretty much sums it all up. Whatever. Whoa! What the hell? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Is this happening again? Is this the same thing as the train? Dream World?